Hello everyone, this is Darcenovia here. This is my review on Star Wars Republic issue 54 and Aayla Secura. The reason why I'm combining these two because there isn't enough content in Star Wars Republic issue 54 to talk about in a video. It would just be a minute long and it would be a waste. So I'm going to combine the two just for this review. Issue 54 of Star Wars Republic deals with Quinlan Vos supposedly betraying the Jedi Order, being a double agent. And the person that was his informant supposedly sold him out. But it's revealed that this was all part of Mace Windu and his master, and along with Yoda's plan to go undercover. Of course, I will get more in detail with that in my next video, Star Wars Jedi Count Dooku. Now, what do I think of this story? I think on its own, meh. But if you think of it as a story that leads up to Aayla Secura, which is the topic of this video, what I'm mainly focusing on, I think it does a good job of leading up to that. Star Wars Aayla Secura focuses primarily on the titled character. In this book, it deals with Aayla Secura facing Aurra Sing. It's a decently long story. It's about 64 pages. It's enough to be about 2 to 3 issues. In this, we also learn the name of the Dark Woman. And also, we get to get a glimpse of what Aayla Secura could have been through Aurra Sing. Of course, this also explains how Aurra Sing got captured in the Clone Wars and why she is nowhere to be seen, which also makes no goddamn sense. Why the fuck she's in TCW? Oh my fucking god, no. Okay, no. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I'm sorry. TCW makes no goddamn sense, and I'm continuing on. The big strength of this book, other than the art, which I know I shouldn't have to tell you, but show you, but I think it's warranted. The art's amazing, as usual, and so is the writing. What I think is really good about this is you get more background on Aayla Secura and Quinlan Vos's relationship. And I think this comic does a great job with her character development and her, learning how she dealt with being a Twi'lek and a Jedi. And I think this is a really good story, especially if you're a fan of Aayla Secura and you don't think TCW is good enough for you regarding that character. Also, the art's really good, and her fight with Aurra Sing is excellent. Of course, what is the plot of this, I didn't really talk about because I mainly focused on what I felt was the most interesting to me. What stood out was Aayla Secura, learning about how she overcame her insecurities regarding her being a Twi'lek and how it's difficult to balance that out in being a Jedi. Now, what do I think of this issue? Well, it was really good. Give it a classic rating. It's a great. It showcases just how strong of a female character Aayla Secura is, and when I hear people say how Disney Star Wars has such strong female characters, seriously, pick up this comic or any comic that features Aayla Secura. She's an amazing character. She's a badass. And, well, she isn't afraid to look good while doing it. She kicks ass and takes names. She isn't a Mary Sue like a certain character I can name. Now, this story, I give it a classic rating. I would definitely recommend reading it, as with everything else. Next time I review these comics, I'm going to talk about Star Wars Count Dooku. And the follow-up story, because there isn't enough material to review them on their own later.